Hey, BBN. Christian Collins is predicted to land in Kentucky. Would he be a great addition to the Wildcats? Let's see the news. But first subscribe to the channel and keep receiving more updates. Let's go. Kentucky basketball is once again breathing the air that has always distinguished it on the national stage, that of the elite, with the most recent predictions pointing to power forward Christian Collins as a likely new recruit for the Wildcats. The program led by Mark Pope is experiencing a moment of ascension that is beginning to be clearly reflected on the college recruitment map. In recent days, prominent names in the circuit, Travis Branham of 247 Sports, Joe Tipton of Rivals, Jacob Polachek of On3, and even Trilly Donovan have aligned their predictions in favor of Kentucky, indicating that the young man from Bellflower, California, is on his way to Lexington. This alignment among leading recruitment analysts is rare and, when it occurs, usually anticipates concrete moves. And, in this case, everything indicates that Pope and his team have achieved something significant. The confidence of one of the most promising prospects in the 2026 class. Collins is a prototype of the modern power forward, versatile, physical, and with keen game reading skills. He dominates the paint, but also has the mobility to operate in perimeter situations, making him a perfect fit for the dynamic style that Pope has been trying to implement since taking over the Wildcats. The fact that Kentucky is poised to surpass West Coast powerhouses like USC and UCLA in a direct contest for a Californian talent demonstrates the strength and national reach the program has regained under the new management. More than just a simple recruitment victory, Collins' potential arrival carries symbolic weight. Kentucky, traditionally one of the biggest showcases of college basketball, had lost some of its luster in recent cycles, seeing other programs dominate the five-star lists. Now, with Pope at the helm, the scenario is different. The coach has not only reorganized the team's culture, but has also rebuilt bridges with the country's main talent centers. Securing a name like Collins would be practical proof that the behind-the-scenes work is paying off. Furthermore, if confirmed, Christian Collins would be the first top-5 high school recruit under Pope's leadership, an important milestone for any coach at the start of a cycle. This type of achievement not only strengthens a coach's reputation, but also helps create a positive spiral within the program. Elite talent attracts others, rekindles fan enthusiasm, and reinforces the Kentucky brand's weight among young players. In an era where recruitment has become almost as strategic as the game itself, Pope shows he's playing at the highest level. He understands a balance between tradition and modernity, between maintaining the legacy of one of the country's most iconic universities and adapting to the new rhythm of college basketball. If Collins actually lands in Lexington, it will be not just a victory on paper, but a sign that Kentucky is back in the spotlight, competitive, ambitious, and once again fear behind the scenes. I want to see how that plays out. The confirmation that Mark Pope will be on the sidelines to lead Kentucky in the highly anticipated matchup against Louisville brought collective relief to BBN. The tension of the last few days, fueled by the possibility of the coach being called to jury duty during the week of the state derby, dissipated with the news that his civic commitment was postponed, freeing him up for the decisive game. More than just a logistical victory, this outcome reiterates the sense of dramatic opportunity that often accompanies the most significant chapters in college basketball. It's not uncommon for stories off the court to intertwine with the fate of elite programs. Pope's case, however, took on particularly symbolic dimensions. His public interaction with the jury system, recorded on video and transparently shared on social media, revealed not only his lighthearted and approachable demeanor, but also his ability to transform even bureaucratic situations into moments of connection with fans. When he exclaimed, "That's it, I'm out," upon learning he would be cleared to play, the genuine reaction captured on video encapsulated something greater. The desire to be present, to lead his team at a crucial moment, and honor the rivalry that means so much to Kentucky fans. The setting for the matchup against Louisville couldn't be more favorable. Both teams are coming off convincing performances in their opening games, building an atmosphere of growing anticipation for the duel at the KFC Center. For Pope, this will be another important test in his journey as coach of the Wildcats. Since joining the program, he has demonstrated a balanced approach that blends respect for Kentucky traditions with a modern and adaptable vision. His methods have been praised by players, analysts, and fans, who see in him not only an astute strategist, but also a leader capable of uniting the group around clear objectives. The challenge against Louisville represents much more than an isolated game. It's an opportunity for Pope to further solidify his identity at the helm of the program and for the Wildcats to begin shaping their narrative for the season. In an environment as competitive as college basketball, where each game carries multiple layers of meaning, Pope's presence on the sidelines takes on special weight. He will not only be there as a coach, but as a symbol of stability and motivation for a team seeking to establish itself among the NCAA's leading teams this year. Furthermore, the rivalry with Louisville always transcends the sporting aspect. It's a battle that resonates in the daily conversations of fans, in journalistic analyses, and even in the economic and cultural dynamics of the state of Kentucky. For Mark Pope, leading the team in this type of confrontation is a chance to strengthen his bond with the community and to demonstrate, once again, that he is ready to face any obstacle, whether on or off the court. The jury duty episode may seem like a minor detail in the vast panorama of college basketball. However, it serves as a reminder that, even behind the scenes, the protagonists of the story are constantly navigating between personal and professional responsibilities, between the unpredictable and the planned. And when everything converges toward a positive outcome, as was the case here, the feeling is that destiny conspired in favor of something greater, the continuation of a vibrant rivalry and the certainty that, at least for now, Mark Pope will be where everyone expects him to be. Kentucky's projection for the Liberty Bowl marks a promising and significant chapter for the football program led by Mark Stoops, consolidating not only the team's resilience throughout the season, but also reaffirming the meticulous work that has been done behind the scenes. This announcement, although still initial, carries an important symbolic weight. It is yet another demonstration that Kentucky football is on the rise, with Stoops shaping a competitive team that can consistently position itself in a scenario as challenging as college football. The Liberty Bowl, known for hosting teams that have often exceeded expectations or demonstrated constant evolution during their respective seasons, seems to be the ideal stage to assess how far this group of players can go. Kentucky's inclusion in this context reflects more than just isolated numbers or results. It is a recognition of the collective and individual progress within the squad. Under Stoops' leadership, the program has undergone visible transformations, both on and off the field, building an identity that blends discipline, intelligent strategy, and adaptability. Looking at the Wildcats' decisive moments this season, it's clear the team has handled the adversities and pressures typical of a demanding schedule. Whether in close matchups against SEC rivals or in games where the balance seemed constantly tipping in their favor, Kentucky found ways to remain competitive. This is a direct result of the philosophy implemented by Stoops, who has prioritized the sustainable development of his athletes, investing deeply in the roster and promoting a culture of hard work and resilience. These values have resonated within the locker room and now seem ready to shine under the Liberty Bowl spotlight. Furthermore, this projection also serves as a milestone for players nearing the end of their college careers. Veteran athletes will have the opportunity to leave their mark in a game that celebrates achievements and future potential. For freshmen and younger players, it will be an invaluable experience, a crucial test against an opponent that will certainly seek to exploit any vulnerability. The Liberty Bowl, therefore, should not be seen merely as a showcase of the present, but as a platform for the future, a chance to show that this team is ready to compete at even higher levels in the coming seasons. It's impossible not to highlight the impact Mark Stoops has had on this growth process. Since taking over the program, He has faced challenges of various kinds, from adjusting the mentality of a historically underestimated team to finding creative solutions amidst the limitations imposed by recruitment and the brutal competitiveness of the SEC. However, Stoops has never wavered in his approach. He has demonstrated a remarkable ability to extract the maximum from each available player, whether through tactical adjustments that maximize individual qualities or by creating an environment where talent can thrive without excessive pressure. This Liberty Bowl call-up is also a unique opportunity for Kentucky fans. After a year full of ups and downs, fans will finally be able to celebrate their team's continued effort in an event that promises excitement and rivalry. The energy brought by the fans will certainly be a differentiating factor, offering the players that extra boost needed to face any obstacle that comes their way. In a scenario where the atmosphere matters as much as physical and technical performance, having this massive support can make all the difference. While we await more details about the opponent and the game conditions, it's impossible not to feel a sense of pride for what Kentucky represents at this moment. More than just participating in a bowl game, this news is proof that hard work and dedication can pay off even in an environment as unforgiving as college football. Let's see how Stoops and the team perform in these other games. Comment